Hello and welcome to Meet Our Makers, an artist interview podcast produced in association with Beats Per Minute. I'm your host, Jeremy J. Facette, and on this episode, we get to meet Joan as Policewoman. Joan as Policewoman is the musical project of singer, songwriter, violinist, composer Joan Wasser, who has been doing music for a while now. She came up in the 90s New York scene before releasing her debut solo record as Joan as Policewoman in 2006 called Real Life. And now, exactly 20 years later, to the day, she has put out a brand new record called Real Life Evolution, which is essentially a complete wall-to-wall reimagining, reconfiguration, and re-recording of real life. It's in a different sequence, every song sounds different, some of them are radically changed. It's a real fun experience, this record, if you are someone like me who's kind of been around since Real Life came out 20 years ago. In this chat, Joan and I talk quite a bit about this new version and what compelled her to even come to the conclusion that she should release this kind of project and what made her want to release this kind of project, but also kind of how the songs have shifted for her over the years and how she really takes the live setting as a means to experiment and toy with her work. We do talk about her coming up in the scene. We talk about the 2006 of it all, the 2026 of it all, everything in between. We talk live music, we talk recorded music, we talk improvisation, we talk ANOHNI, we talk Iggy Pop. There's a lot to talk about with Joan, and I was so thrilled as a longtime fan and admirer of hers to have her on the show. So thank you for listening. This is me meeting Joan as Policewoman.
My pleasure.
I'm so excited
Just
to
getting
have
my
you.
situation. Yeah, me too. What's happening for you today?
What's happening for me today? I got home from work a little early, and here I am talking to you.
Where are you?
I'm in Connecticut,
Ah, where?
right in the middle.
Okay.
You're from Connecticut, right?
I grew up in Connecticut. I grew up in South Norwalk.
Okay, yeah. That's like an hour from me, so
Right on, yeah.
cool.
Okay.
I know, I love when I find out those little connections.
Yeah.
Because growing up in
Connecticut is
Connecticut,
a secret. Yeah, Connecticut is a secret, awesome place that people don't understand at all. That's what I've learned.
yeah, no, for sure. I
Mhm.
mean, I've lived here all my life, and being a music-loving, teenager, we always feel like no one's from here, but there's a lot of cool people from here.
Oh, yeah, no. Because there's a lot of secret Connecticut,
Yeah, for sure.
which is hilarious. But, like where I grew up, it's very close to New York City. So I think
Yeah.
we feel very New York centric,
Mhm.
which is true. But then it's also like we had the, we had the delight of growing up in Connecticut. So
I love hearing that.
yeah.
Well, thanks for again coming and hanging out for a little bit. How are you doing these days?
I mean, I'm great. Right now I'm in Los Angeles. I'm in between the two Coachella shows that I'm doing with Iggy Pop.
Mm-hmm.
And Los Angeles is a place I love to visit. It really is. There's it's like the anti New York.
Yeah.
So I'm having a great time.
Good.
Yeah, and looking forward to I have 3 shows in New York City in June, so getting
Yep.
ready to start rehearsals for them. And life is basically amazing because I get to make music.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm excited for those New York shows. I will be at one of them.
Oh, cool.
Very, very stoked. I've never been to Joe's Pub before. Seems intimate.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like a lounge.
Yeah.
They make you get a food or a drink or something,
Yeah.
to stay in business,
Yeah.
and to make money.
Yeah. No, I'm excited.
So yeah, it's gonna be great. It's a good place to see music.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds good, and the sight lines are great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Um, so we should say, I mean, the reason or whatever you want to call it behind these shows is that you are about to put out a new record of sorts. I mean, it is a new record, but it's called Real Life Evolutions, and it's sort of a reinvention, could you say, of your debut record, Real Life? Is
Yeah,
that fair
I
to
mean,
say?
it's
Okay.
definitely a new record. All of these recordings are
Yeah.
very recent and very new.
Yeah.
And they're yeah, it's like a documentation of how my first album, Real Life, has evolved over time. I never have been interested in recreating a recorded version
Yeah.
for live. I really love, and when people do that, when I see people do that, I just I'm confused. Although I get it, but it feels sort of like some sort of like, some sort of like they're trying to like, I don't know, it feels like some sort of equation they're trying to fit into. um I'm at a loss for words, but I really love using the musicians that I'm with,
hmm
for what they bring to the live setting, and bringing out within the song what works with that group, and
Yeah.
also the room, and it just depends per night. So over time, a lot of these songs have naturally morphed, and then also unnaturally morphed. Like, I forced them into something else because I wanted to play them in a different way.
Yeah.
So this is a representation of that progress.
Hmm. So yeah, so Real Life Evolution comes out on June 12th, we should say, which
Mhm.
is my research correct that that will be exactly 20 years later?
It really is.
Is that was that deliberate or was that just a
Yeah,
happy
of
accident?
course.
Okay,
That
good.
is nothing is a happy accident. It is, of course, it's completely deliberate.
That's so
Yes.
cool though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
was like looking at the date and I was like, "Oh yeah, it's 20 years. Let me see when Real Life came out." And it was June 12th and I was like, "Whoa, that's so cool."
Thanks for doing research. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
always.
Well, always for you. So
So yeah,
yeah, it
20
is
years
exactly 20 years.
and
Yeah,
on the
go
same
ahead.
label, right?
Well, yeah.
Reveal,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so cool. I feel like there's such a symmetry there that a lot of people never get to have. So that must feel kind of cool.
It feels devastatingly cool. I'm so grateful to be working with the same people that I was then.
hmm
It's really, it's the continuum is great, but it's also just fun,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and we'll maybe touch upon the 2006 of it all in a bit, but I'm curious to dig into these new versions. I mean, you just mentioned like you're happy to be working with the same people like with the record label, but am I also right that none of the players on this record were on the original?
That is correct.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so like you invited a whole new cast to kind of help you
Mhm.
flesh out these new versions.
Yeah.
How did
Yeah.
you like go about picking those people? Were they just people you play with normally?
Yeah, there are people that are in my close proximity, and yes, I've been so for the last so for the tour for my last album, Lemons, Limes, and Orchids, I began touring with my current trio,
Hmm.
who is Will Grafe on guitar, and he also plays bass and sings, and drummer Jeremy Gustin, who plays drums and also sings. And so some of the arrangements were already honed from doing a year and a half of touring of Lemons, Limes, and then playing those songs and making them work within the trio
Yeah.
environment. Yeah. But then three of the songs I I graded with Parker Kindred, who I toured with for over a decade in
Yeah.
Jonas Policewoman. And those we really started, we started from the beginning where we started with a completely new beat, like a completely new approach rather than taking any of the previous um, material.
Yeah.
And that's always really fun for me
Yeah.
because it feels like I'm covering band songs.
Do you remember, was there like an inciting incident for this record, like a new arrangement you guys did and you said, okay, that we have to do all of them?
No, it's sort of like, no, they just morph over time naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I do a lot of touring, so they morph, you know, over each night. Like, oh, that worked, let's do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I trust the live environment to bring out, great ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And the musicians I play with are incredible, and I trust them also so much. So yeah, it's just I mean, there's one song, Christabel. I had written that song sort of shortly after I learned to play guitar in a
Mm.
certain way. And I do this like strummy thing that I pretty quickly learned to hate. And not the part, but just I didn't enjoy playing guitar like that.
Yeah.
And people really love that song. So I was like, "Ugh, okay, I gotta figure out a way to play this song where I'm enjoying playing it. And so I purposefully like radically shifted that song. It's
Yeah.
in four, and I wrote like a piano ostinato in five, and then like sang it over it. So that's like, that song is unrecognizable until the my voice comes in,
Yeah.
and then still it's not. So first, in a certain way. So yeah.
Yeah, I was interested about, especially about the handful of them that feel totally like, gutted and rebuilt. Like that's one of them. And then one of the other big ones was We Don't Own It, which is one of my favorites from the original record. It's originally the closer,
Yeah.
but it's like this moody guitar piece. But here it's like this kind of spacey, very synthy, like elongated ballad, like a landscape almost. I mean, how did you sort of land on that sort of reinterpretation? Because it is so wildly different.
Yeah, so that's one of the ones I did with Parker, and
Hmm.
that he he started playing that drum beat, and then I was on like the Casio, and we just started building it from there. And the fact is that song doesn't need to be sadder. Like the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
original version is like the most sorrowful it needs to be.
yeah,
So, you know, we, you know, I never think I'm going to make this more spacious. It just happens,
yeah.
naturally. And, spaciousness is, I feel like, what happens when you deal with sorrow and hang out in that sad space for a while. Hopefully you can spread that out
Hmm.
and, learn to live a better life, not steeped in in grief.
Yeah.
So, that it just feels more relaxed and playful, and and so working with Parker on that one was really delightful.
Yeah. I mean, it totally changes not even just like the mood, although it does, but I feel like it fully changes the whole intention of the song in a way, or at least that's how it feels as the listener.
Good. I'm so glad. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, because you're right. I mean, in the original record, especially coming after the original version of Anyone, which is so brassy and warm, and then We Don't Own It is so spare and like very, very nighttimey. Although I guess this new one kind of is nighttimey too. There is kind of a nocturnal quality to it. But I don't know. Yeah, it totally changed it, and it's that kind of stuff that I feel like was really exciting to me. I mean, I've been able to listen to this new version a couple times now, and those kind of vast reinterpretations are the ones that kind of made me go, whoa, whoa, like what's what's happening here, in a good way. Because yeah, Christabel too, as you mentioned, like it. If I'm not looking at the track listing, I'm like, which one is this?
Yeah,
For a while. And
sure.
it's such a like hard to grasp time signature because we're so used to the regular time signatures.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's so cool. I mean, speaking of Anyone, kind of does that too. And I remember a few weeks ago you posted that live video of you guys playing this new rendition of it. And it's a different tempo, it's a totally different vibe. And it actually kicks off the record. Why did you want to switch up the tempo and the kind of thrust of that song?
Well, like you mentioned, like it's very like it's like an old I initially wrote it as like a sort of classic soul song.
Mm-hmm.
And it does that very intentionally and clearly and obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that version, but that doesn't need to be done again, So what else is in this song
Yeah.
that I can find and that I can pull out? And we sort of went for uh Jeremy Will and I really, really love Van Morrison's spaciousness
Mm.
in Astral Weeks and in Beat and Fleece. And it's like, let's see what we can find if we go for that feeling.
Mm.
And I don't think anyone would think, oh, wow, this is like Van Morrison, but it's like, that's what's so enriching about making music is that you just put an idea of something in your mind. And that idea means something different to each player and each person.
Sure.
But so you will derive from that will be something that doesn't sound like Van Morrison, but just sounds like some different color or hue or um, path through that song that
Mm.
yeah that that brings out other qualities
Mm-hmm.
of it. Yeah.
I mean, you've mentioned several of them already. You have so many good players on this record, as you know.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, specifically I was struck today listening to it again. The guitar that opens the ride
Oh,
is so gorgeous.
yeah.
Is that who's playing that guitar line?
Yeah, that's Will Grafe.
That's
He's
Will. So
yeah.
beautiful.
Oh yeah, he's singular sensation. He's really one of the greatest guitar players
Yeah.
in
So
the
gentle
world
and so
today.
intricate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he really goes he's very free and finds really the essence of what's most special in music for me.
Mm,
So yeah, it's
yeah.
really I'm grateful to be playing with him and collaborating with him.
Yeah. And in addition to the instrumentalists, I mean, you have these two pretty significant duets on the record too. Um, so just to go in sequence of them here, with I Defy, which of course originally was with ANOHNI. But on this one you sing with Crystal Warren. I don't know her as a vocalist. Had you worked with her previously, or how did
Oh
you end up
yeah.
invited? Okay, I was wondering how you invited her onto this track.
Oh yeah, we've been friends for a long time, and we've
Okay.
been sort of fans of each other's work for a long time.
Yeah.
She's from Kansas City. She lives in France
Mm.
now with her partner. And I mean, the first time I heard her music, I was just like, wait, what is that? You know, she's just incredibly soulful and unique. And I mean, she cares for the music so so beautifully. It's just like really up my alley.
Mm.
And then we met, and I found that she felt same way about my music. It makes sense because we have a lot of you know, similar interests
Mm.
and loves of music. And you know, it sort of was the only person I thought like, oh yeah, I gotta get her to sing this. And then she was very happy to do it. So
Mm. I mean, across your discography, I feel like you've always had quite a knack for selecting vocalists to sing with you that are so themselves and yet complement what you're doing so well. I mean, Anoni's voice is so singular as well, and yet it fit right in. And I mean, even people who've harmonized with you on songs over the years, it's like this unexpected voice or voicing that comes out sometimes. And I don't know, I just feel like you've been so, I mean, not to like not to like embarrassing like gas you up or whatever, but I just feel like you've had such good people singing with you, and then now you have Crystal Warren, and it's just, I don't know, it makes sense.
well, thank you for that.
It's
I'm
it's
very
canon.
particular. Yeah, thank you.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
you can't. I mean, with a song like I Defy, if I was in your shoes, I would just have to know that whoever I found wouldn't do what Anoni did on that song or could do on that song. But Crystal totally brings her own thing and has such a unique voice and so powerful and subtle. I think it ends up working really well, especially because of the sort of new clothes it has on. I mean, the song does sound quite different.
Yeah.
So that was really cool to hear because, as a longtime listener, I'm like expecting Anoni, even though I know that she's not on the record.
Yeah.
So that was a nice treat.
Thank
Um,
you. Yeah, I mean, and there's no one that can do what Anoni does.
yeah,
So, you know, I'm not going to try to find someone who's going to do anything like that. And there's
right,
no one that can do what Crystal does.
right,
So,
right,
yeah,
exactly.
I knew it would work. And then it did work even better than I expected, which was delightful, obviously.
Mm. And like I knew that you previously, I knew that obviously you and Anoni had worked together because of this song, but I actually didn't realize until recently that you were in the band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize you played on I Am a Bird Now, which is like such a
Yeah.
seminal record,
Oh, yeah.
so important to so many people.
Yep.
Um, I mean, just if I could quickly ask, I mean, what was that?
Please.
What was that experience like getting to play with those people, Anoni and the Johnsons, on those specific songs? Because it's such a talk about singular. I mean, that record is kind of unlike anything else.
True. Yeah. I joined that band in 1999 and uh started playing live and with them, and that was really a special time
Mm,
for me and of, you know, especially fortuitous that I got to join that band because I was in a very difficult place in my life. And to join such a special and sensitive group of music makers really helped me at that time. And ANOHNI's voice can sound like someone crying. And it really helped me through a time where I was doing a lot of my own crying. And just playing very quiet music, which I really hadn't been doing a lot of. I had been in a band called the Dam Builders, and we did some quiet stuff, but a lot of it was pretty raucous and if if not like it was not necessarily like super heavy music, it was pretty loud. And I'd studied classical violin, and I loved playing chamber music. And this was much more like that.
Yeah.
And so playing with other string players and under supporting ANOHNI's voice, it was just a kind of a miracle for me. And then basically we made I Am a Bird Now 5 times. And that's what you need to do sometimes to get it right.
Yeah.
And indeed we did. I remember just curling up and sleeping under the piano and at some sessions because we did literally record the songs a number of times in different studios over that time. And the proof is in that record there that sometimes you need to do that. And playing all those songs live in so many different settings and venues and countries. Yeah, it's really a really special time for me.
Yeah.
I'm so very grateful.
Was ANOHNI, were they New York based at this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it was just sort of like a very beautiful right time, right place thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then that's how the song I Defy happened. I was over at her like tiny SRO that literally held a bed and an upright piano. And I started playing that riff ooh, dum, dum, on the piano. And I started singing what I was saying to her. I was saying, I defy, I love your way. Because she was like talking about things that had happened. And then that song was written, we wrote it like an hour.
A lot of nice kind of happenstance bundled up in there, yeah. So the other duet that you have on this record is with the aforementioned Iggy Pop, who you are playing with live right now. So he sings on Save Me, which is not a duet on the original record. But you turned it into one. Did you turn it into one for him? Like, was he who you had in mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I began playing in his band in 2023, and the elation that I feel being on stage with him and getting to play these songs that I feel are perfect songs, has been like really overwhelming.
Yeah.
And when I was making this album, I was just thinking, singing these songs, and then he was like totally up for it. And this the the song that remains the obvious one for him to sing is Save Me. So yeah.
What was it like getting, after all those years of listening to him and then playing with him, to get him to sing your song with you?
Yeah, it was great. We were in New Zealand on tour, and I literally recorded him in my hotel room with my portable recording rig.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so dreams come true.
Yeah. Okay, so the last one I want to touch on from this Evolution record is the title track, Real Life. So Real Life is, and always kind of has been, my favorite song on that record. It was the opener. Now it's the closer. And I do feel like it's the least changed, at least in the obvious ways, right?
Yeah.
So on the first version in 2006, it's piano led, and then eventually there's some strings, some pizzicato and regular strings. But on this version, it's just piano and voice, right?
Yeah.
So was there ever a version that radically changed Real Life, or did you know it had to stay this way?
Yeah, I mean, I considered this a lot, and considered doing it with strings completely, or, and I wanted to honor the song, and the song didn't make sense in a radically changed.
Yeah.
And, my friend and musical collaborator, Thomas Bartlett, who is one of the most sensitive, gorgeous piano players I've ever known. I, I thought, if there's a person that can retain the quality of the song and find a new way through it, it's going to be Thomas. So, we just worked on it in his studio, and feel like it, the signature, like, sort of old-timey that I wanted to get rid of. And he created a feathered bed to sing over without losing any of the intimacy. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't, travel far into the idea of changing it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to ruin it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You played the piano on the original, right?
Yeah. I played all the keys on the
Yeah.
original.
I mean, yeah, that fear of ruining. I mean, I think that's an interesting concept too, because like so many of these songs are so different. Like the ones we've talked about, even the ones that aren't radically different, have a very different feel to them. A lot of them are just a lot more acoustic. They feel more live. I don't know, were they all recorded live?
So the ones that feel more acoustic, those were recorded at the end of the trio's final tour. We ended our tour in Istanbul, and so we recorded in Istanbul in December of 2025, and so I all of those songs were recorded live.
Okay.
In the studio.
Yeah.
Actually, The Ride is an outlier. The Ride, those videos that you saw, there's one that, there'll be one per month, until the tour happens. So the first one that we released, The Ride, that's actually the recording on the album. So that's the live recording of that. We did that at the Owl Music Parlor, RIP. And so that one is actually live from that video shoot. And the rest of them are live in studio.
Okay.
Excuse me, from Istanbul sessions. There's 5 of them that are like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone being one of them.
Yeah. No, you can kind of feel it. I do kind of feel like I could wager a guess, at which ones those are. Because they do have a certain vibe and a certain aesthetic to them. Maybe it's just a mixture of, the 3 of you in a specific space, in a specific mental space together, lends itself to that. To go back to 2006 for a second, when the original came out, almost exactly 20 years ago. I mean, as you mentioned before, you'd been playing in various bands, including then at that point with the Johnsons and ANOHNI, the Dam Builders. But I am curious then how after so many years of playing and being in the New York scene, that real life and furthermore your solo journey kind of came about initially.
So yeah, I never cared about writing songs or singing or doing anything really other than playing the violin and creating a new space for the violin in pop music, where it was sort of more of a rhythm instrument.
Yeah.
And in 1997, I lost my partner, Jeff Buckley.
Right.
And I really and the people remaining, so Parker Kindred, the drummer for Jeff, and Michael Ty, the guitar player, we just started playing music together to basically stay alive. And it was really the first time I was writing songs. I had taught myself. I found a guitar on the street that was stuck in tuning, sort of tuning the guitar, started teaching myself piano. And we all just started sort of threw ourselves into creating. We made a band called Black Beetle. And we wrote a lot of songs separately and together and performed them and recorded them and did a bunch of shows. And it really felt like a generative, healing, safe space for us to sort of figure out how we were going to do our lives in general.
Yeah.
After this person that meant so much to us had departed.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I was singing and writing songs. And that band broke up in 2002, and then I just started making my own stuff by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the first song is for Real Life that actually came to fruition?
Put out an EP before Real Life, and really the first song that I had written on my own was a song called My Girl. It's the title. It's the first track of the EP. In regards to Real Life, I was on tour with Rufus Wainwright, and I was playing in his band, and then I was also opening the shows solo with songs from my EP, and then songs that I was writing that would be on real life.
Okay.
So I don't remember what songs came first. I was really writing a lot of songs at the same time.
Yeah.
And as they were getting complete, I would record them, piecemeal and um, and start performing live.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, it was just sort of over that time, over like 2002 through 2005, I was writing all of those songs.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was it ever like hard or daunting for you then now to like go back through real life and kind of reinvestigate that time for this new project?
I've been playing those songs over this whole time, like
Mm.
really all of them I've played at certain times, and some of them throughout this whole time.
Yeah.
Because it turns out people really like them, and so and want to hear them live. So it wasn't such. I'm very familiar with those songs.
Yeah.
And but there were some that I was worried about what to do. The three songs that I did with Parker, We Don't Own It, Feed the Light, and I Defy. The reason why I did them with him is like I hadn't come up with a direction with the trio.
Mm.
So I figured, okay, I know Parker and I will find ways through these songs, because I had been playing with Parker since 2008.
Mm.
And we just have a really deep musical connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is the trio joining you for this tour, or
Oh,
who's
yes.
yeah, who's going to be on stage with you? Is it just the three of you?
Yeah. Jeremy
Okay.
Gustin and Will Grace. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
So,
you is I mean, maybe you can't really spoil it, but is the general gist that you're going to play through all 10 of these renditions?
oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know what all of them are going to sound like yet, because it'll be the trio.
Yeah.
The ones that I recorded with the trio will probably be similar to the trio, but
Yeah.
I don't even know,
Yeah.
So
Because they're
yeah,
living
and obviously,
things.
yeah, and I don't unfortunately tour with Crystal and Iggy Pop, so with my band. So we will rearrange again
Hmm.
these songs for the trio.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Are you going to dig into the back catalog at all too?
Oh yeah. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Because
I
you have
mean
so
that,
many songs to pick from at this point.
yeah, what do you want to hear, my friend?
Oh my God. If I could lodge a request, the first one that came to mind is Get Direct,
Oh yeah.
which is a long
Yeah, right.
one, but I love that song.
Yeah.
I don't know, something about it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, I love it too.
or To
Oh boy.
Survive is really beautiful. Of course, that's
Oh
just
boy.
piano, but yeah.
No,
Obvi-
this is very helpful, because I do have a lot of songs.
Yeah. No, you really do. I
And
mean, well,
yeah,
Lemons, Limes, and Orchids was what, sixth record? Maybe?
well, no, it's like the 10th or
Well,
12th or
sure.
something.
Yeah, I guess if you count like covers records and things like that too. But
Well, okay, so also the Tony Allen record
mm.
that I made
Oh, and
previous to that.
the one with Benjamin too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those records.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have quite a repertoire.
Yeah, I have like 12 albums out,
Mm.
including a live album and an anthology that does have me too.
Mm. That's true.
So yeah, so okay, so Get Direct and To Survive.
I mean, those are
Okay.
obviously
Yeah, no, that's great.
apparently I like the really, really, really slow ones.
I do
But
too.
that's just my vibe, I guess. Because my other one would be like Forever and a Year, which is also really slow and dreamy. But
Okay, good. No, that's good to It's good to know. So do I love the slow ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I love them all. So yeah.
So I've been trying to wrap up conversations lately with this same question. So apart from any of the music or touring or anything that we've just talked about, what these days are you feeling excited about? What gets you or keeps you feeling excited or hopeful?
I mean, Mom Donnie
Okay.
is very exciting and very hopeful.
Fair enough.
You know, the fact that he really came out of almost nowhere
Yeah.
and really just platformed on I care about the well-being of human beings,
Imagine.
and then got elected and then is making those changes.
Yeah.
It's hopeful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally fair enough. Yeah, I like to hear these things because I feel like, I don't know, sometimes excitement and hope are in short supply these days.
Oh, good God. For sure.
So I like to
For
hear
sure.
what is keeping us aloft.
Yeah, we need that. We need reminders of that.
Yeah, because,
Yeah.
things are really tough and weird and confusing and hard. And so,
Yeah.
but not everything is. So I like to hear what's keeping people going these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
What's keeping me going?
Yeah.
I guess, my dog and my husband are keeping me going. My, I'm seeing,
Doggies save us.
I know, right? They're just the
Oh yeah.
best.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yep, mine is right behind me. I just didn't even notice she was there. So that keeps me going. I'm seeing some good shows in the next couple
What are you
months.
saying? Yeah, what are you
Well,
saying?
in addition to your own, I'm seeing Belle and Sebastian in May,
Oh, nice.
and I've never
Okay.
seen them, so I'm very
No,
excited.
me neither. Yeah.
They're playing on like a rooftop in New York, and I was like,
Okay.
that sounds lovely.
Yeah, it
I want to.
does.
They're playing If You're Feeling Sinister in full and other songs, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure.
Great.
And then I'm supposed to see Tori Amos in July,
Oh yeah, where's she playing?
in Boston.
Oh,
Yeah, never seen her either. So
I mean,
I think
great.
she is playing in New York too, but I'm a high school teacher, so days in the city are really hard for me. So
Oh, totally. Well, the
because
city is just annoying in general. You know, it's hard, shows in the city. What do you
right,
teach in high school?
I'm an English teacher.
Oh,
Yeah.
bless you, Jeremy.
Thank you, Joan.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, that's great.
Um,
I wish I could I wish I could have paid attention in English in high school, but I'm trying to make up for lost time.
are you reading anything right now?
I'm reading A Natural History of the Senses by Diane Ackerman.
Oh, okay.
Have you ever read that?
No, I have not.
Fucking read it.
I'll put it on my ever-growing list of things I'm supposed to
Oh,
read.
absolutely read it.
Okay.
You will savor it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Right on.
All right, so I'll say it again. Real Life Evolution out June 12th, 20 years to the day of Real
Woo!
Life. Woo is correct. On Reveal. Thank you so much, Joan, for coming and hanging out for a bit.
Thanks so much for such thoughtful questions and just being cool. This was great.
I thank you. I appreciate you.
Me too, you.
All right.
Have a beautiful day.
You too.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.